Hey everyone, it is Karynjean from Ex Libris Crafts back again as I am adjusting things. Okay, I have a little while. I figured let me make a quick video here before I had to leave. I was again just organizing some stuff. I'm going to take you through this in a minute to show you what I've done off camera. And I think in part 3, in one of my recent videos, I was talking about these envelopes that came with the wax sealing kit, right? And how maybe I could put it in here, but maybe not. But actually, when I was looking at the video, I liked the way that that black looked. So I'm going to run a bead of glue just down the middle of it so it's 2 tuck spots, but I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. So there's that. Then I have an old Reader's Digest that I gutted because I was using the cover for something else. And as I was flipping through it, I noticed that there were a lot of pictures in it. The 3 stories in that book were Horatio Hornblower, My Friend Flicka, and Jane Eyre. And these 2 are from Jane Eyre. Look, a girl with a book, right? And this one, I like the colors. And this one's from My Friend Flicka. I like the color, the green of it, and there's the horse, so I could put that down on a page and build up on it. So I took those out. And then I remembered that I bought this 12 by 12 pad of paper, and I'm not sure it's all in frame or not, from Joann's, Park Lane, premium, handmade artisan paper, 24 sheets, so 2 of everything. And there they are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they are handmade paper. I pulled 2 sheets out. I forgot that I wanted to use it for a boho journal. These are the 2 I pulled out, the pinks with the gold. There's nothing on the back of this one, that's plain. And this one with, I don't know what kind of flowers they are. I like the colors, and this is what's on the back of that. But they're handmade paper. They're heavier, but they also feel more delicate, like they would tear easily. But I pulled those out as well. So, yeah. So that's what I did. All right, let's take a quick look at what we have going on in here as I move things out of the way. To show you what I've done, that one page with the C.S. Lewis quote, I put that there. I think I might have done that. This was that card. I just cut it down, and then I made it just a double flip right here. I didn't need to cut it down, I realized after I had put that. Okay, so here's this spread. This is a little pocket. This is from my box of Tetley British Blend tea bags. I use that tea all the time because I like it. It's nice and strong. And so I had this cut out, and so I left that there as a little pocket. See, there's Big Ben. Put a little fabric here, a little bit of that washi tape, angled that down. Over here, I cut out that from the lace that we did. And these letters, T, spell out T, were, remember the back of that sticker book has the alphabets in the back. So I pulled those out, just a little washi sticker there, a transparent washi sticker. So that's that spread. I like it. I like it a lot. So, and what else have I done? I made an envelope out of, I went through my paper pads. I really didn't find anything in there, paper, weight paper. And this is, I think I showed you the medallion die and stamp. So, and these were some of the envelopes that came with the wax sealing kit. So I just did that as a closure. I like the colors, right? I did that. I don't know. I probably did this off camera too. This ink here is Victorian Velvet, which is a pretty darn good match for this here red food coloring, which is supposed to be red but looks not red. I have this here vintage labels. I have a couple boxes of these. I've had them. I got them on Amazon. I'll try to remember to put links down below. So there's that. Oh, I thought I needed to do some repair. We remember that doctrine that we did. This here is, I just cut out a flower from the fabric and laid it down there, and then I used a glue pen, a VersaFine glue pen, and did some embossing. And because it the shadow was on the other side, I embossed the other side as well. So there's that. And this, I think we did that together. That's pretty, I can't remember. I have that little purple there. I put this card here because it matched the colors, and so that'll be like a little pocket right there. I did this page. I don't think we did this together. Another one of those label stickers. Remember, that was from the book, which I said I think I would like with that. So I might need to add more glue down there. And this is also from the same page. That's one of the labels. This is a Tim Holtz. What do I have? No, not that. I'm trying to find some. Here we go. No, not that. For heaven's sakes, Karynjean. Tim Holtz. This is from the Tim Holtz die cut, and I left it open a little bit so it could be like a little tuck spot right there. And here, I don't know if I did this on camera or off camera. I know I put this down originally on camera. I need to glue it down here, I think. I used Scotch Create glue stick on the back of it, and it's just not sticking. But I didn't like it, so I put this piece of pink fabric down that I used my pinking shears on, did a little of the green rhinestones that I have. I fussy cut out one of the butterflies from that same fabric. I drew that on. That was how it was on the fabric, but I wasn't going to cut that out, so I just drew that on. Put a little stuff up there too. Trying to grunge it up a little bit. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, I don't use glue stick a lot because there. Let's see if we can seal that down. And I need to go back to, I might as well do it now while I'm thinking about it, right? And of course, where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Wasn't this? Oh, here it is. Now let's make a mess with the Fabrifix, why don't we? Excuse me. I'm a little bit scratchy this morning. Oops. Not sure. I don't remember if I used glue to adhere this down or if I used double-sided tape. So, and let me wipe that off and get my fingers all glued up again, because we know how much I love to have glue on my fingers. And it's a tactile thing because I can feel it. It's like, you know, if you have, well, never mind. Never mind. You know when something's wrong. So this is one of those blue tags. I just glued it on to make it a pocket and just folded that over and glued that down. And then this I got out of my little bird book. This here, which I bought at a used bookstore when I was up in Cape Cod, one of my trips. But I just liked the colors and the birds. So, and we put that there. I think I did that with you guys. Just trying to take you through what we got going. My fingers are glued together right now. I put this yellow peacock, let's see, on this spotted paper. I like the way that looks, right? I like the way that looks. I put that peacock down there, and I put this here, and I left it open for a tuck spot there. And I don't know if I did anything back here in the third signature. I think I'm gonna have to. I don't think I did. I think that was it. The problem is that I have insomnia and I can't sleep, so I get up and start doing this stuff at 2 o'clock in the morning. And left that, there's that peacock, left that open there. It does seem to be turning into like a peacock, but oh, here. And this is that tag. This is the other. I had glued that down and stuck that in, but that's as far as I got on camera with this. So here's another one of those pockets. Again, this is Victorian velvet. I just kind of toned that down a little bit. Put my little washi stickers there. And I just put this in here. I did put not glossy accents, but the Nuvo Drops clear glaze on those, just to bring it out a little bit. Oh, excuse me, I have the hiccups now. And love that spotted paper, and that's it. Right. So right. Okay, so let me see if I can get the glue off my fingers. And ooh, for heaven's sakes, I was going to, once I decided I was going to put this in, then I figured out that that black and white note card, which is around here somewhere, I don't know where, but it's around here somewhere, because I was kind of, I could put that in. I was questioning whether or not I wanted to do that. My pile's about to tip over again. So yeah. Oh, here it is. I just found it. So there's that black and white pocket that came in something or other, and the black and white note card. So yeah. So I will be putting these in. I just don't know where. How's about? Well, where do we want? I think maybe on the yellow. Do we want it like that? Those colors? Excuse me, itchy nose. Yeah, why not? I mean, let's not think too hard about this. This is supposed to be a boho journal. I'm going to try my darndest to keep it a boho journal, which means do not overthink things. Okay, so hopefully that is going to be enough to hold the weight of that card. Yes, I still have the air conditioner on, and I do apologize for the background noise. I do have a pad of paper that has this like satiny sheen on it that I remembered about, so I can be using that to cut out those medallions as well. I did a whole bunch of medallions, and I noticed that well, I just have to get a little bit more used to it. Sometimes it was hard to pop them out of that frame, and so they ripped a little bit, some of them, and the paper got, anyway, it wasn't nice and smooth. Let me reach over here, because I thought I put them someplace. I did. I have them right here. So here's the medallions. There's the thing for it. And I don't know if you can see here how the blue, is that, yeah, see? I don't know if there was too much pressure on it. It kind of cut into the paper. And I don't know if it's because of, kind of cut into this paper too. Oh, see, look at that. Yeah, so that's going to come right undone, right? Look at that. It cut into the paper too much. So I'll have to try it with different types of paper. Some of these look nice and some of them not so nice, which is why, there's two reasons why I layered up that medallion like that. Because the one beneath it didn't look so great, and also besides, I like the way it looked layered up. So that's my 2 cents about that. Now that is it a Spellbinders or a Sizzix? I don't know if you use a Sizzix machine, if it would be any different. I don't know. I don't have a Sizzix machine. I have enough other machines that, kind of like with my paper trimmers, for heaven's sakes. The Gemini Pro, which I am not happy with at all. Very expensive piece of, doorstop over there. And some other ones. But anyway, so, all right, so I have that in. I'm not going to put these in yet because I think I'm going to want to build up on them or do something behind them and stuff like that. But this here, all right, so I put that back there. Let's try, I don't know. I might have to trim it down just a little bit right there. All right, let's see. Let me put that aside. Sorry. And good Lord, everything's starting to crowd in on me again. Okay, so let me move. I have these washi tapes on my desk here simply because I haven't moved them yet. And the gridded washi tape, which actually is a nice thing to have out because I find that it goes with everything and can be used. Now, the reason why I still have not come up with a definitive if I like this paper trimmer or not is because sometimes I can't, I was going to say I can't get it to cut a straight line. There's this huge gap here. Can you see that? Huge gap, right? Where the guides are. And sometimes it just, and also I'm still trying to figure out where it's going to cut. Truth be told. I guess it's going to cut right along the edge there of, this is a double whammy. So I guess it's going to cut right along the edge right there. Now, oops. Let's pull it over a little bit more. So I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. Luckily, it was only $17.98, right? From Walmart. $17.98. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, considering how much I pay for other things. I was thinking actually about rearranging a little bit my craft space. The way I have my desk right now, and you've seen it in some of my other videos, is facing my calyx unit where I have all my rainbow twine and stuff, and right to the right hand side of this desk is my craft table, and they're butted up against each other, and to the left it's like an L shaped over here, so I can't get around to the left of the desk. In order for me to get to the other half of the room, I have to walk around the craft table and all over here, which is not necessarily a problem, except that when my dog is with me up here, which she is usually 95% of the time, she lays right over here between me and the craft table and the door, and I can't get around her. It's a little bit frustrating for me. So I was thinking of turning my desk 90 degrees so that I would actually be facing the door and stuff, and I would have the window and the air conditioner to my back as opposed to my left. That way I would be able to access all my fabric that's over here, and also I would have the calyx unit to my left, and to my right I would have the rest of my craft space over here where I have all my paper, my sewing machines behind me, that other desk is behind me. The only issue with that, and also my big rotary cutter, my big Fiskars rotary cutter, is on the craft table because it's just so big. And but I love it. That's my favorite cutter. That is my favorite cutter. But in order for me to use it, I have to get up and I have to walk around and I have to trip over the dog and everything else. So I don't know if I turn my desk. I don't know what I'm going to do with the craft table. I can turn my desk and have it butt up to the craft table, and then I would have a way out on my right and my left, depending upon where my dog was. So maybe I'll give that a try. The only possible problem is electrical. I mean, everything right now is plugged into, because I have so many different things plugged in up here. Plugged into a power strip, of course, plugged into a extension cord, because I don't have electrical outlets in the middle of my room. But anyway, so that was a ramble, but that's what I'm thinking of doing, and I actually might do it this afternoon when I come back from running my errands. All right, so green and yellow. So let's see if we can find a green and yellow page. I think that would be, here's green and yellow. Although I don't want to front load the book either. I find that happens a lot because I start at the beginning. I love how this looks. And that is actually from the vinyl or the plastic tablecloth, I think, that I bought. I don't think that's the, it could be the trim that I laid down on top of it, but I don't think so. Anyway, I was saying I don't want to front load the book. I find sometimes with my journals is that I think I'm done and I realize like back at the end of the book, like the last signature is rather sparse. So then I have to go back in and do other things. All right, but green and yellow, and I might be stuck with the first signature because I don't think I have green and yellow together in these signatures. Right? No, I don't want green and red or green and pink. Green and yellow. Yellow, no, 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 nope, nope. And I don't want yellow with pink or blue. So, yeah, so I am going back to the first signature. Of course, there's green and yellow. That might be nice. Cover up my pretty dots, though, because we have the green there. Or if we put it on the blue, let me think. Huh, this is sewn in a little bit crooked. All right, well, you know, such is life. No, I kind of like how it would be behind that hidden. All right, let me keep my hand here. I don't want to lose that spot again. And I put these tags on. These tags I got, and I might cover them up with something else, but I like them because they're flowery. These are tags or whatever. They're not called tags. Tabs. They're called tabs. They're pretty flowers, and not that long ago I bought a new Bible for myself, a journaling Bible, and I bought the tabs that had the books of the Bible printed on them, and they came with extra ones, and these are the extra ones, so I like them. Here we go. This is the first signature versus the beginning of the second signature. The first signature versus the beginning of the second signature. Okay, well, let's take a look. So it's either going to go here with the blue, which is nice for the sky, or here. I like it here. Look at that. Cover up all my pretty yellow circle-y dots. Oh, and there it has that there. But, question is, what do I want to do with it? Do I want to make it a pocket? It's kind of, I would have to glue something on the back of it to, if I make it a pocket, this is such fun paper though. I don't want to make it too bumpy because then you're not going to be able to write on here. So I think I'm just going to have to glue it down. That bump there. Where's my board? Where's my board? Oh. So, of course my board is a little bit small for this. Where are those? Oh, they're over there. I was just thinking about the chipboard that I got. I need to remember to start making boards to put in the journals. What do we think? Do I want to put anything behind it? Also, I think because I'm putting those little bits of black and white in, I'm going to roll over here. Hopefully you'll still be able to hear me. I do have my microphone on, but I am coming in here to get out my little bit of black trim that I have. I got the one I got on clearance at Joann's, and then I have the big stretchy elastic one that I just got with my recent Amazon stuff. So here is the stretchy elastic one, which is flat. This one is not flat. Let me throw that in the bucket over here. And let me just cut off a hunk of this. Right. Let me cut off a hunk. Because this is 10 yards of getting in my way. Okay. Now, let's see how we have that. Oh, look at that scalloped edge there. I would actually, all right, let's just do this so I can take a look and see what it would look like underneath. Of course it's going to cover up, if I do the whole sheet like that, it would cover up my pretty little flower that I have over here, which I guess I really don't care about. Little bit of that, or because it's flat, let me go get reach over here and get that other trim that I just threw in there. I should probably go back to Joann's. I saw that they still had a little bit of this left, and I probably should get it because I'll probably be wanting it, and then they're not going to have it anymore. Because I didn't buy that much. I think I only bought like 2 yards or something. It's usually what I buy when I'm just, you know, seeing if it's something that I want, or so I can I'll trim that off. Yeah, do that. Okay, why don't we just do this because yeah. All right, so let me measure. I should probably measure it along the, and cut it right there. Cut it right there, and hopefully it will fit. I need something. Where's here it is. My little, this is the mat, which is no longer sticky on the bottom, for the Tim Holtz glass media mat, which I have, and which I used to use when my studio was downstairs, but up here on the desk with all these other things, the desk isn't as deep as the dining room table was, so I find that I really don't have as much room as I would want for it. Okay, and what I'm going to do, where's my pencil? I just want to mark it just a little bit so I know where I'm putting the glue. Makes it easier for me. I want to make sure I get the ends all nice and gunky, right? Get this all nice and gunky. Oops. Let's try that again. Get this all nice and gunky. So, there's that. Not a very straight line. One nice thing is that it's silicone glue, and I can, once it's dry, I can rub it right off without damaging the paper. Now my concern is I want to make sure I get the ends all glued in so that they don't fray, right? All right, so that, I need to cut them. I need to trim them first. All right. Let me trim this right here. And let me trim this one. I don't know, you're probably off camera here and I apologize. Whoops. Oh. Glue on my fingers, glue on my fingers. Okay, let me get that out of the way. And let me gunk these edges, and then I am going to end this video because I do need to go and run errands. I have my chiropractor appointment this afternoon, and as I think I mentioned, my back has been really bad this week with the spasms, and I injured my foot a week ago, so I really haven't been able to work out every day like I used to. I'm working out every other day, which is probably fine too. So, which is probably fine. My body likes it. I think my body prefers to work out every other day as opposed to every day. I'm just moving the glue a little on the back there. And so I'm just moving that away a little bit. Okay, well, there we go. I'm going to let that dry, or maybe I can glue down that picture as just rubbing the glue off my fingers, of course, so that I can know what I'm doing. Ugh, know what I'm doing. For heaven's sakes. Okay. Now, see, that's bumpy though. Too late now. I suppose I could rip it out and use that, but let's see if this will hold it there for a minute. Okay, and what am I going to do here? I'm going to... I think I'm going to have to glue this down onto a piece of cardstock, quite honestly. And then... oh gosh, maybe I am going to make a pocket out of it. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Just got glue on my fingers again. It's still wet. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to think about this a little bit. Maybe something will occur to me as I'm off running my errands. So, this is Karynjean from Ex Libris Crafts. We're only limited by our own imaginations. Mine needs to start kicking in here so I can figure this one out. Alright, well, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.